maybe you can proceed from there. It is for me now to come down and for you to grow.
Well, like I would always say, life is transient, power is transient, nothing is forever. God only is the only being that lasts forever. Thank you very much for keeping pace with us here at Anoint TV. This is Serious Matters. Of course, we bring on to the platform news that are making the round, and of course, the most sensitive news that is making the rounds now is the passing of the Ondo State governor after battling with leukemia for quite some time. He's been out of office since June thereabout, going, trying to get treatment in Germany before he lost the battle against leukemia about over 24 hours ago. And the deputy governor, who happened to be his anointed son, from the part of the video you just watched now, you discover that it looks as if the governor had even anointed him to take up from him whether he finishes or not. He said, it is now for me to go down and for him to go up as it is. So in the case, he said that the names that will be goes a very, very long way in, determining what our destiny and our lives hold. Well, let us watch this video in full. During the second term inauguration of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, he made certain very sensitive statements that I'd like you to watch. Some of you must have seen this video, but then you will tell us what your opinions are with respect to what he said in this video.
Professor. And this professor was determined. He did evening class and went to school, a clerk in university, until he became a professor. So because the name they call him professor, in the end of the day became a professor. I think the name we give our children or the name we bear at times matters a lot. So I want to congratulate this man. When they gave you lucky, they knew you would be lucky. Now you are lucky. When you are given Orimi-son to be a deputy governor, Ori-Entoba-son will be a deputy governor, Ori-son. And even your parents' name spoke volume. Aiyedatiwa, Aiyedatiwa. You have been loyal, you have been consistent. You are worthy of this position. And I want to thank you for being considered to complete this journey with us. I have maximum 4 years. Maybe you can proceed from there. It is for me now to come down and for you to grow. I must come down for him to go. And I have done my own little bit. So I congratulate you. Congratulate your wife.
Okay, well, like I said, life is transient, and but then what we say it, with our mouths goes a very long way in also determining what tomorrow holds for us. If you do not want to see something, then don't say it. In any case, I don't think he had wished Aiyedatiwa any bad or luck. I think he spoke from the depth of his heart. I don't want to believe Rotimi Akeredolu saw himself dying before the end of his second term. I don't know how long he had known that he had leukemia, and quite a lot of thoughts come into mind. After I saw this video, I wonder the kind of person that we lost in Rotimi Akeredolu as the governor of Ekiti, Ondo State, and fondly called Aketi Akeredolu, Arakunrin Akeredolu, in his fight for Southwest Gov president, and also his fight for Apontekun, his everything he put in place to see to it that he stood out amongst other governors. But then today we have lots of tributes flowing in from different quarters, coming in from the president himself, President Bola Tinubu, who has said that he lost a very great, strong friend in Akeredolu. Of course, the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, also sent his tribute, as two major persons actually passed on yesterday. Naba, we have Naba, and we also, that's former Speaker, House of Representative, and, the former governor of Ondo State. Well, I think we should just learn lessons. We should learn. And this lesson is majorly for the politicians and people who find themselves in positions of power, at one point or the other. A lot of people have this notion that, look, if I was the one in power, if I'm the governor, I won't do what this person is doing. I won't do this. I won't do that. But the real person shows when you are given the reins of power, and then we just know the real person, who you really are. And, and that is just the truth. Who you are when you have power and when you have money goes a very long way, in determining, what becomes of you. And so that's very, very important. It's very, very key that we must take note of. I think it's more of a lesson from the life of the former governor of Ondo State, Akeredolu, and of course the former House of Reps Speaker, who actually passed on yesterday. I mean, it's tough. Yes, Nigeria is going through quite a lot of this. At this time, insecurity is at its peak. Quite a lot of lives were lost in the nick of Christmas, and we just do not know where we are at the moment, even as a nation. There have been a lot of, talks about the coming year, the hardship that a lot of people are going to go through and all of that. But then I trust God to continue to sustain us and help us and take care of us. Please feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil. You can also drop your tribute here for the former governor of Ondo State. Well, we hope and wish Lucky Orisomi Aiyedatiwa, the new governor of Ondo State, all the best. All the best. And you remember that this man went through quite a lot while his boss was sick, and they would not allow him to get the necessary support that he should get, even as an acting governor and all of that. But now he's in power. He's the one that is running the affairs of the state. We don't know who the deputy is going to be, but that all we want is good governance. And I think Aketi should remain a memorial in Ondo State, because he is, I think, if this is not the first time we're having in Ondo State a sitting governor passing, it's so sad and it's so bad. Not too good a news at the moment. Well, thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters at Anoint TV. Quite a lot of tributes have been pouring in from past governors and all of that. Fayemi, James Ibori, I mentioned Peter Obi earlier on and all of that. Feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Let us know what your opinions are. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.